Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the American Motors Guy. Now what do I have for you today? Well, today is not any more Kenosha. I have more to do for you on Kenosha, and it will be a group deal where I put gremlins together and AMXs and that sort of thing for all you guys who enjoy one particular car. However, things for my channel will soon change. And what I mean by that is I found out right after the Kenosha show that I am in heart failure. And you have congestive heart failure and all these different diagnoses about the heart. And mine is heart failure. So it's not the valves, it's not blockages, it's not any of those things. It's the actual muscle. So my muscle is extremely weak and it doesn't want to work too well. And it's only at 20 to 25%. Yeah. And this thing constantly goes off all the time. So it's a defibrillator that I'm having to wear. It's a vest. And what it does is if I pass out, it will shock me and bring me back. Hopefully. You're requiring on a machine to keep you alive, you know, whatever. So trying to still lose weight and that sort of thing. I dropped quite a bit, and I've got a lot more to go to make things a little easier on my heart. So like I said, walking and doing all the things that I normally do at a car show is probably not going to happen. I've been trying to find a method to be able to do the car shows and do things. And what I mean by I'm not going to be able to do what I normally do. I did Kenosha. It was, you know, at least I had a little scooter to help me get around a little bit. And A Plus Mobility, I wanted to send a shout out to them as well. And that is an extremely nice feature to offer at your car shows. So guys, keep that in mind. If you're having a really big event, the scooter rentals are very helpful to those folks who can't do what they used to do. And you have to remember that most of the folks that like the stuff that we like and deal with the cars that we deal with, we are that age, we are that older generation, and we need that little extra help sometimes. So keep those things in mind when you're doing a car show. Think about the scooters for your older folks. Even if you just have a couple, it's better than nothing. All right. However, most of y'all know that the William Clark Memorial Show will be happening the third weekend in September. Now, William Clark was an extremely good friend of mine, and I lost a really good friend that day. And we ended up naming a show after him. And Bill's, I'd say his love for the cars, his love for the club, his love for the people in the club, seems to have spread a little bit. And Bill was a heck of a guy, and he did all kinds of things, and all the time he would be the first one to jump up and go, "Hey, I'll do it. But what I wanted to do for everybody here is, I'm sitting in my garage, this 1967 Harley Davidson electric golf cart was owned by Bill, and this So still have brake work to do, and we're going through all of the switches and all of this sort of stuff, and I've got a lot of things to try to save on this, because as I said, money is extremely tight, and a set of new batteries is going to run me close to $1,000. So right now I just don't have the grand to put into batteries, and there's 3 that goes to the back here and 3 to go up here. I got to get a key switch, and we'll be checking all of the relays to see what may be bad. Checking diodes. I've already replaced a broken spring. I have worked on the brake cable to get it freed up. So slowly but surely, little odds and ends will come to bear. Okay, so what I have now is, this would be negative on all of the solenoids, and I have my handy dandy probe here. If I ring that, I can close that switch. I'm getting a crappy connection. I can close that one, and I can close. Thanks, Oscar. Oscar, thank you. That one works. That one works. So all of them, all of the switches work. So we have that. Let me get out of the way. I have Oscar. He's helping me right now. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, bud. So, well, he's moving the camera for me. All right. Oh, thanks, Oscar. And this this golf cart belonged to William Clark, and it's a 1967 Harley Davidson 3-wheel electric. Now, when I got it from Bill, it was after Bill's passing, so this was a little project that I started working on, and I've had to do a few wiring repairs. So I've got all the solenoids working. I've got all the electrical cleaned up on it pretty good. And I got to get a key switch. I got a jumper on the key switch right now. So I've already tested the motor. That was the first thing I did before I did anything else, because that's one of the most expensive parts. So I have the brakes tore apart now. I'm working on the brake, and I wanted to show that I got all of that fixed. So now I'm at tires and battery. So you can see that those are about gone, and there's 3 different sizes on here. But just a little small project, you know, a little Harley Davidson. So this is how I will be getting around the car shows now. So a lot of things going on, so we're going to talk about that a little more. All right. So with all that being said, I will be learning and having to do different things and make things differently, and figure out a different way in order to keep the channel going. Because remember, y'all, it's not about me and AMC. It's always about you and AMC. And I've always tried to make sure that my viewers and my followers and that sort of thing, y'all get what you want. And you love the car shows, you love the great events. For those of you who can't make it, that's the reason why I do it, because I know there's some of us who just can't make all of the shows. Hell, I can't make them all. So maybe one day this channel will become a source of income, and that I can go to California or Los Angeles or whatever and record a show or two. But at this point, nah. I haven't even got 1,000 subscribers yet. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours in order to get paid. I am 2,000 hours and 700 and some odd subscribers, which I get it, and nothing happens overnight. I've been doing this now for almost 2 years. I started this channel almost 2 years ago, and I started it in September. So this month, it's been 2 years. It hasn't quite been 2 years, but I'm only a couple of weeks away from doing this. This is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to go through, and for other people to listen to it or have to be a part of it or whatever, it's another item that I'm going to have to change and work with are everybody's seen them. I went out and purchased a cheapo little drone. Has the little miniature camera and all of that stuff on it. I'm trying to learn how to fly this. So once I can figure out how to fly it, then I'll buy a better one and learn how to operate it as well. So with the golf cart and a drone, that's how I'm gonna have to start covering car shows. So like I said, things for me have changed. Now it's towing a golf cart to car shows. So it costs more, that sort of thing. It's I guess it's part of it if I want to continue the channel. For those of y'all who have been my friends over the years, all the people that I've come to know at the different car shows and all that sort of stuff. Everything that I do as far as AMO events or AMC events, or racing events, or whatever it is, if it has American motors in it, I want to be there. I'd love to cover it all. I have each year, at the beginning of the year, I go through and I try to tell you where every single car show is when they tell me, and a lot of times I have to find it online before anybody will tell me. And it makes things difficult for me to try to tell y'all what's going on and when it's going, and I deal with this all day long. Aggravating crap. You can't do nothing.